Alright, and we're on camera. Are we on camera? Are we on camera? Oh, yes we are. Yes we are. And thank you, Crypto Millionaire. Yeah, everybody, I'm late. Sorry. Okay, apologize. We try to bring the camera, right? Okay, everybody, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. I'm late, I'm sorry. Welcome to the technical Forex and crypto trading course. How is the sound check? Looks like fine. My name is Mike and I'm looking for traders, everybody. What is my job is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader potentially in 3 years. On average, yes, hello. How are you? And everybody, if you want to receive the, as always, right, if you want to receive the free manual, which is this one, right, free, it's for free, it has more than 200 pages, right? Fibonacci learning, 200 pages. Okay, send me an email, everybody, to, yes, hello, how are you? Give me a second. Send me an email to mikefxboss@gmail.com. And if you want the little book of trading secrets with this beautiful man, you know. Okay, send me an email too, alright? Or visit the website fxbossfx.com to get your free ebook. Alright, everybody? Never forget you are in a course, so you are going to graduate from this course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number 2, you have your strategy in place, you understand how you win, how you lose, and you have a complete understanding of how this market works, so you can make an educated prediction. We are going to work on number 1 and number 3 today, how to read support resistance inside the trend. Risk disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice, we are here to learn. And I believe that's all. Talking from the manual, if we go to the summary, is support and resistance, how to trade sideways channel inside the trend. Is this one inside the trend? Support resistance sideways channel. All right, I believe this one. So we have different channels. All right, starting short-term trend, the circles are the potential entries. All right, all good, everybody? Do you have any questions? And from Friday we had the homework, study the charts based on what you have learned. So we talked about risk management, right, and a lot of stuff. Now I'm going to delete the blue, red, orange, same, okay, out. Now let's talk about consolidations, all right? So if this is the trend, everybody, and this is consolidation, so consolidations are part of trends. We've learned this one, you know, and then something like this can happen and something like this can happen, right? And higher high, higher low, higher high, something like this can happen. Just a few examples. All right, here is the question. Are those entries the same? Whatever you do, are those entries the same? And where should you put the stop loss level? Those are the questions for today. Okay, now if we address the first one, remember this is a trend, it's not market wave. You know, would you say that buying the support, it could be a pivot point too. Many times the market gravitates inside pivot points, you know, but just to have a clear picture about consolidation, would you say, so the market is in here, right? This would be a pivot point and this would be a pivot point. Do you believe that those are the same? So in trading consolidations, is the probability of me and you buying the market the same as is the probability of me and you selling the market? Are those two the same? Yes, they are. No, they are not. Different answers. Okay, now let's look at this one, right? Let's look at this one. See, everybody, it's a different story when you see if exactly, no, yes, exactly, it's not the same. If consolidation appears at the end of extension, or if consolidation appears in between, and this can happen too, those consolidations are not the same. Does this make sense? And if it's true that consolidations eventually, sooner or later, they are going to end. If I'm in an uptrend, or even better, up market wave, higher highs, higher lows, lower lows, lower highs, higher lows. And if the next consolidation is in here, you know, I mean, this is a no-brainer for you, right? If this consolidation is at best support from the market wave, where is the greatest like German, where is the greatest chance where is the greatest chance of the market going? It's not going to happen every single time, but most of the time. Is the market going to push up most likely, or is the market going to push down? Here is the tricky question. It's most of the time. Most of the time. Push up. Very good. Boss, how do you know? I don't know. It's because if I am in an uptrend, the market is making higher highs, higher lows. And if I have a trend line like this, then when the market starts gravitating in here and starts to make a consolidation, you know, if this market is going to continue, anything can happen, fair enough, but if this market is going to continue, then probability wise, it would be better for me to buy. Make sense? No, this is not a strategy. Consolidation, everybody, if you're going to trade the pattern consolidation, then consolidation, it's a no-brainer. You should sell the top and buy the bottom. Makes sense? It's that easy. You should sell resistance and buy the floor. Does this make sense? But sometimes, because the consolidation must end, sometimes you are going to sell resistance and the market is going to get out of the band of consolidation. We have two beautiful currency pairs right now. It's Euro CAD and Euro AUD, everybody. If you go to Euro AUD, Euro AUD, Euro AUD, Euro AUD on the daily chart, give me a second. So Euro AUD on the daily chart, just an example, and so this would be consolidation, right? Up in here and down in here. This would be one, and then we have Euro CAD 2, Euro CAD. EuroCAD on the daily chart. Oh, so Euro is getting hammered right now. Consolidation would be here. This will be consolidation, and this will be consolidation, and then this will be consolidation, right? So as you can see, if I would short the market in here, just an example, if I would sell the market up in here, right? Short the market, stop loss above somewhere, I would lose, agreed? So no, not everything is the same. Does this make sense? Probability wise, not in terms of wrong. No, not in terms of wrong, but probability wise. You know, if I have an up market wave like this, just an example, or if I have a uptrend like in here, then probability wise it's better for me to buy consolidation and not sell, or it's better for me to buy consolidation, and if I want to sell, risk less on the short side. Does this make sense? And fair enough, sometimes it's going to happen this also, like happened in this picture. Okay? Now, the second variable that you can do is you buy consolidation, and remember the stop loss goes on the pattern traded. So you buy consolidation, and you can ask yourself, oh, it's better for me to put the stop loss down in here, or it's better for me to put the stop loss down in here. And if you're going to put the stop loss at the stop loss number 2, stop loss number 1, stop loss number 1, stop loss number 1, stop loss number 1, or if you want to put the stop loss at the stop loss number 2, stop loss number 2, give me a second, everybody, oops. If you're going to buy consolidate, there is no right or wrong, but if you're going to buy consolidation, right, and it's at the end of extension, if you put the stop loss down in here and the market goes up to here, should you profit take up in here? Should you profit take at resistance? What's the answer? Yeah, we're on camera today. It's a funny story, everybody. I was telling everybody, oh, who is this beautiful guy? And everybody, you know, not everybody, but a few emails. Oh, boss, why don't we see you? You know. I cannot put the Lambo in here, but you know, just joking. Yeah, I put myself on camera so you don't get scared when we see each other in the advanced course, right? JVN has something to say, alright. Back to class, everybody. If I buy consolidation, if I buy support inside this trend, and if I put the stop loss to stop loss number 2, should I or can I profit take up in here? Yes or no? What do you think? Stop loss goes on the stop loss goes on the pattern traded, therefore I will put the stop loss number 1. You can, I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm not saying right or wrong, but you know that you're at extension, right? Most of traders which come to the advanced course have problems with the understanding extension, retracement, extension. So if the market is overextending, it's extended, right? And consolidation appears, what is going to happen 7 times out of 10? This is theory, exactly, we don't know. But the market must retrace, and you have past support in here. Just an example, you have past support in here. What is going to happen next? Is the fair enough, sometimes the market gets out and continues the short-term uptrend. But when the market must retrace, how is this consolidation going to behave? Boss, I don't know. Exactly. So if you don't know and you would trade consolidation, would you put the stop loss on stop loss number 1? Or is it better in terms of being safe to put the stop loss on stop loss number 2? But if you put the stop loss on stop loss number 2, you cannot profit take at resistance. Make sense, everybody? If you are going to buy support in an uptrend and the market goes up to here, you cannot profit take up in here. Why not? Why not? Exactly. Because of risk reward. Where is the clone? There you go. Clone. Okay, everybody? You cannot buy support down in here with the stop loss down in here and profit take up in here. Because the next time you're going to buy in here and the market is going to go down and it's going to stop you out on the trend, on the uptrend, and you are going to give it back to the market 5 times of your profits. Does this make sense? All right, any currency pairs you want to check or cryptos, everybody? To see how to trade support, resistance, and pivot points inside the trend. I believe AUD-CAD, it's a nice example. Yes, you can ask for any currency pairs, any time frames, first comes, first is served. First come, first is served. And if somebody, students, traders on YouTube, Dukascope Academy, feel free to put in the chat a currency pair. Oh, Euro GBP, thank you very much, give me a second. Everybody, first Euro GBP, then if somebody on YouTube is going to ask, Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP, Euro GBP, everybody. Give it a second. Boss, what about the yen? What about the yen? You want all the secrets, don't you? All right. Euro GBP, everybody. How are you going to make pips and money? Forex course 101. We are here to learn. How are you going to make pips and money on Euro GBP? Right now. Would you buy? Would you sell? And remember, entering the market is the easy part. I would sell. All right, let's go to the daily chart. Seen here, everybody? Support, resistance, inside trends. Can you see in here? We talked about theory first. Now market wave, right? Extension, retracement, extension. Do you see the market trending inside support, resistance, or pivot points? Here too. So I'm going to delete this one. And somebody was saying short, all right? If you sell right now, where are you going to put your take profit, and where everybody, let's make a poll. How many of you online want to short this market right now? Student traders on YouTube, please. YouTube, participate. Participate if you want. Are you willing to short the market? Euro GBP daily chart. There is no right or wrong. Okay, so if I short the market right now, and if I put my stop loss above in here, this trend high, or if I put my stop loss, everybody give me a second, above this trend high, right? So if I'm risking €1, $1, $1 Bitcoin, oh, this is going to be violet, this is going to be yellow. There you go. Whoops. Transparent. Very good. And this one, and give me a second, everybody. Whoop, need that one. This one. All right. So this is €1, $1, $1 Bitcoin, and clone. If I'm risking €1, $1, $1 Bitcoin, 1 Ferrari, I want to make 2 Bitcoins, $2, €2, 2 Ferraris, right? For the traders who said sell, short. Now I'm going to go from the daily, I'm going to go to the monthly. What's the probability? Look at the chart. What's the probability of my trade shorting the market, trading what you're seeing, being a profitable trade? What's the answer? Is this a high probability trade, a low probability trade, no trade? Is this a more or less trade? What do you think? Somebody else is saying, oh, I would buy. Well, if we go, I'm not saying right or wrong, everybody. I'm trying to explain to you probabilities. Because if you're on the 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, whatever chart, the example is the daily. We can go to the 1-hour chart, you know, and we can lower, right? We can say, oh, just graphically, this is my stop. I'm going to short the market right now, and I'm going to clone the chart, clone the rectangle. If I'm risking €1, $1, $1 Bitcoin, I want to make 2. I'm still going to go to the monthly, and I'm going to try to address, well, what's the probability? And I need to go back to the 1 hour and delete the big ones, right? In order for me to have visual on the smaller ones. Monthly chart. It's not pushing, right? Alright, so 1 hour chart, and we're going to, give me a second, so here is we're going to color code this in violet, and now we can go to the monthly. Still doable, right? But it's still risky, agreed everybody? Because the market hit this violet level once, but it didn't hit here. It reversed, reacted, went up. Here, didn't hit, it reversed. Okay, everybody? So you need to be careful in terms of entering the market. This is the easy stuff. Making profits or target trading, you know. Where are my targets? It's something different, right? Now somebody's saying, oh, I'm going to buy. All right, is now the right time to buy, everybody? Is now the right time to buy? And if you would buy, where is the stop loss going to go from the monthly, weekly, daily, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour? Even a better question, if I buy right now, if I buy now, am I speculating? What's the answer? Am I speculating that the market is going to reverse and go up? What's the answer? Euro GBP? Any time frames, any time frames. Boss, what would you do? Well, me, I am going to buy, but not right now. Everybody, not everyone, but most of you lose on consolidations, okay? Because you are entering the markets prematurely, because every consolidation eventually is going to end. Make sense? You have resistance up in here, you have support down in here, and just because the market made high, low, you know, just because the market is in here, example, you know, and the market is like this, and there is no indication on timing, everybody. We are in the module timing and retracement trading. There is no indication of the market changing trends, and you short the market. Make sense? You short the market, and sometimes the market gets out of consolidation and you have an unnecessary loser. Does this make sense? Statistically speaking, if you can wait for the market to show you, pen and paper, statistically speaking, if you can wait for the market to show you that is changing trends, statistically speaking, you are going to have a better chance of success, higher probability. Make sense? Risk and probabilities is the big one from the Advanced Institutional Trader course. You know, if you buy now because you believe, meaning you speculate that you know that this market is going to go up, you can do this, right? Retail traders. Now, what if you would have $2 million or 2 million euros under management? Would you do the same? Would you risk your kids' college fund? Would you risk your mother and grandmother pension going long? Risking their pensions going long when you have no indications that this market is ready to go up? No, exactly. So if you would not go long on your mother or grandmother pension, and you would not go long risking your kids' college fund, why the heck are you doing this on your account? Fair enough? Oh, you know, this hurts me, you know, you are hurting me. Do you want to learn, yes or yes? Those are the questions that everybody should, you know, retail trader should ask. You know, I'm losing accounts and I'm not doing good and I'm not consistently profitable. You know, would you trade, everybody? Ask yourself this: would you trade like you trade millions of dollars and money it's not yours? Douglas says, yes, I would. Well, I'm not giving you any money, Douglas. Don't worry. I'm not giving you any money. Does this conversation make sense to everybody? It's not the right time to buy. You go on the daily. Do we have the change in the short-term trend on the daily? How many of you, I know some of you, how many of you bought the market down in here? How many of you bought the market down in here? And if I go on the weekly, the monthly maybe. See everybody? Some of you, and I know some of you, bought Euro GBP down in here, right? And then what happened? The market went up and you were happy, right? And then we are here right now. It was not the right time. Okay? It's extension, retracement, extension on the market wave. All right. Yes, sometimes the market gives us false breakouts. All right, already. Now for you to go long, to buy, so what tools we've learned so far? We've learned trend lines. You can use a trend line to measure your timing. You can do this trend line if you want, black and thicker, you know, and then you can micro manage, give me a second. You can micro manage your timing. You can do the medium term, short term trend lines that we've learned, something like this. So when this, everybody, is it enough for the market to hit this pivot point and start reversing up in here? Would this be a buy? What's the answer? This is you understanding the market exactly. If this happens, the market is going to hit the pivot point area, is going to reverse and start making higher highs, higher lows on the daily. Is now the right time to go long? Probability wise. You can say yes, you can say no, there is no right or wrong. Extension, retracement, extension. It's always the same story, right? If you go long up in here, are you buying an uptrend or are you buying a retracement on the downtrend? What's the answer? Boss, but the market is going to reverse. How do you know? Oh, it reversed in the past. It doesn't matter. In the Forex market history, it's not an indication that is going to repeat. Make sense? When you invest in hedge funds or investment funds, what they say to you? Past performance is no guarantee of future profits. What happened in the past might not happen when you enter. As a matter of fact, what happened in the past never happens when you enter. Never happens, right? Exactly. We need to determine relevant highs and lows. So even though if the market is going to make down in here, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and break the first line, the relevant high that must be broken is this one. Does this make sense to you? So you need to learn well extension, retracement, extension in support, resistance, pivot points. This is a retracement trade so far. But when the market is going to push like this, the violet, and is going to make a higher high. This is not a confirmation yet, this is an indication, you know? So the traders who are more aggressive are going to enter here. Alright, with this counter trend line break, the traders who are less aggressive, they're going to wait. They're going to wait for the market to make another low, high, higher low, higher high. Euro GBP, everybody, it's a no-brainer. I'm not saying easy, I'm saying it's a no-brainer. So we are down in here. Boss, what are you going to do? I have no idea what the market is going to do. Fair enough. I can speculate, oh, this market most likely is going to come down here somewhere, but then it's going to push back up. But I cannot enter yet. Does this make sense? No entry for me. Not yet. Not yet. I need to see confirmation. So this is an indication when the market breaks a high on the short-term downtrend. This is an indication that a retracement is going to come, and then that's going to push into the next extension. Make sense? Alright everybody, our time is up. Sorry I was late today. See you back tomorrow. Study the manual and study this book. Study the mind traps. How to solve the mind traps. Okay? Free resources in the end. The story of two traders, the smart and the naive. The point of the story, be smart, don't be naive. Study the manual, everybody. Study the manual, study the charts. Send me questions. Alright, and yes, we're on the camera. We're on camera today. This is why we were late. Okay, everybody, see you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a boss. Never forget you're the boss of your account, and this is the boss.